Cancers, thanks for coming through. I am Star. Of course, this is ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be for our new moon in Cancer. Oh my goodness, like this energy is already all over the place, but I don't feel like that was for you, so I'm just going to continue to shuffle. Like I said, this is for our new moon in Cancer. This is going to be for all of our sun, moon, rising, Venus, however it is that you resonate with Cancer. This is going to be the reading for you. Keep in mind that time is fluid. That means that it could resonate anytime throughout the month of July, or anytime we have this energetic lineup again. So take what resonates with you and leave what does not. If you do not know your moon, Venus, or Mercury sign, be sure to reach out to me. I am more than happy to do a birth chart analysis with you. All right, so this actually does. This is really feeling like your all's energy right now, and this is a lot. I really wasn't prepared for all of this, but you know how I go. If it's your energy, I am going to give it to you. So if you need a personal reading, or if you're interested in a tarot class, remember that our next session for our tarot classes does begin on the 21st of July. And in the spirit of Cancer and partnerships and all that stuff, I'll actually have my niece joining us for our clarity card for this reading. So that's if she's going to join in for this one. We'll see. We'll know by the end, okay? So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get into this energy for our new moon Cancer. So basically, you guys are coming in here. You're coming in like really on giving me workaholic type energy. We have this Eight of Pentacles here, so it's like you are doing a lot of like building on skills that you already have. It's like you already have a lot of skills, you already have a lot of talent, and it's like you're adding more to the actual fire itself. Is something else that you are actually working on and focusing on, something else that you actually want to manifest, something else that you're actually trying to bring to light. That is, it seems like it's taking a lot of your energy and a lot of your time right now. But with this Queen of Wands, it's definitely something that you can be successful in. It is definitely, I kind of get this energy like your head is in the clouds a lot. Like when it comes to it, whatever it is that you're working on, although you're very passionate about it, at times you are not very sure that this is where you want to do, or this is the actual direction that you want to go in. It's like you stay busy. It's almost like you always have something else to do. I also feel like there's this energy of you like being pulled in different directions, because you do have because of the skills that you do have. It's almost like okay, keeping in mind this is a general reading. You know, doing general readings, we get several different stories, because for some of you, I'm actually feeling like this has a lot to do with a relationship. Like, it's like you're building because you want to be with a certain person, but that's not actually the person that you're with. Like, there's somebody else that you are passionate about. It's like you are putting in work and effort with this one person, but then there's another person that you're actually passionate about and you want things to be able to work out with. But for some reason you don't actually go towards that person. Like, you already feel like this person is like your happiness. You feel like this is where you want to be. Like, you feel like this person actually completes you. But for some reason you are just not, you're like not moving forward with it, or maybe you're so focused on business and getting your money where you want your money to go that is not happening for you. It's like you want the good job, you want the good woman, you know, like, and you want to be able to share that, but it's almost like you have tunnel vision right now. Or like some of you are feeling like, you know, like you just have to be that provider. Like, that's just how you were raised. Like I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer man right now. I don't really feel like I'm talking to a Cancer woman. If you're the Cancer woman, this could be the man that you're dealing with, and you could really be feeling like he's kind of standoffish, and like he really doesn't pay like much attention to you. Um, but he's a Cancer, right? Like, if I guess if he says he likes you, like he really does. Like he's, like we have this King of Cups here, so there's definitely like that leadership and that love that is here to give and to be given. And he definitely wants to be able to do that, but it's almost like um you guys like have to find like the silver lining within the relationship itself. Like what and who do you like really love? Like think about the future that's actually coming up here. Like we have the Hierophant card here. We know that when the Hierophant card shows up, like there's definitely education lessons to be learned. There's definitely change that goes on. Maybe like you should be listening to your instructor right now, or maybe you should be uh uh honestly, like some of you may actually need a book or some lessons on like how to actually express yourself, how to actually be able to balance out life itself, like trying to build, and also at the same time like showing and being able to relate to people like on a commitment or like loving level. Of course, we know you're Cancer, we know you're emotional, we know you're all about commitments, we know you're about relationships and things of that nature, but how are you actually working within those things? Like how outside of work, Cancer, like outside of wanting to be a provider, like how are you actually showing up like for this woman like in your life? And if you're the Cancer woman, like how do you deal with a man that comes off like he's more focused on his finance than he actually is on you, when at the end of the day, like what he really really wants to be able to do is not only love you but be a provider. It's like like in his eyes you are the queen. Like he basically just wants to take care of you. But if that's not what you want, then you're gonna have to be able to express yourself and tell him that. Like if you actually look at the spread that we have here, we have like not a sword on board. So that means like the communication, there's not really a lot of communication that's going on. Like yeah, we think about ourselves, what we want, how we want to move forward, but uh as far as like having that actual conversation like with the partner, I don't really see a lot of conversation going on. I see like people basically being to themselves and coming up with their own thoughts, and their own ideas and their own philosophies. So Cancer, if communication has been an issue for you, and it does seem that it has been that way, it seems like you have been me, myself, and I, me, fi, me. Although you want to be with other people, although it's natural for you to be with other people, mentally like you're just not there, like you're not expressing it. So it's really time for you to be able to come out and express like that love, express that admiration, like tell her what it is that you're trying to do. Don't just do it because you're leaving her to have her own thoughts, or vice versa. All right, so I definitely hope that makes sense and it resonates. Nisi, do you have anything to add to this?
Just my card.
Yeah.
All right. Chariot.
All right. So we have the Chariot card. So with this Chariot card, I feel like this is giving us, it is time to get out of your own way. Whatever it is in your life, like it's really not as black and white as it seems. You have a lot of things like in your past, a lot of dreams, a lot of hopes, a lot of vision, which really has a lot to do with that 8 of Pentacles. You actually building, creating that foundation, that business, like growing it, making it last, or that job that you're on, you're really going up in the ranks. But now it's actually time for you to reflect and look in on yourself and figure out exactly how it is that you're gonna make all of this work. Like, how do I make work which is definitely black and white. It's the black, like we have to do that, like, right? And then it's love. It's like white. It's like, you know, like the pureness, the sincerity, the, you know, actually being able to unite like your thoughts, your ideas, and your goals, because you're so like me fi me right now. But at the end of the day, like, it's a partnership that you want. You have to start thinking partnership in order for the partnership to actually happen. So Cancer, I definitely hope that makes sense and it resonates. If you have not yet, please go ahead, hit that like button, that subscribe button. Any thoughts you want to add?
No.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for coming through and spending your most valuable currency with me, which is your time, Cancer. Enjoy this new moon.